what's up, everybody? My name is Blessy, and I'm a current student of Northern College. I'm pursuing project management. So I'm just gonna jump right into the reason on why this video is here today. So most of y'all are struggling with getting a place to stay, especially the future students. So this video is gonna help you get a place to stay even before you all reach Timmins. So this is mostly for my Timmins students, but if you're someone from another campus, then y'all can still use these tips and tricks that are coming up. So yeah, awesome. So let's just get into it. So a little background story on how I got a place to stay even before I reached Timmins. So there was a Facebook page, and okay, this is the first Facebook page and this is the second one. So y'all can follow these pages in order to get connected with the college, to get updates and lots more. So this Facebook page had a QR code that led to a WhatsApp group. So I joined that WhatsApp group, and I put in messages saying that, hey, I'm looking for a place to stay, and these are the dates that I'm coming in. Is someone looking for a roomie or things like that? And I didn't really know many people in Timmins. So I connected with a few of my classmates. We put up a message saying that, hey, we are project management students. So we got together and we were able to form our own group. So there was one of us who took responsibility to make the group. We got the group done. We connected on the group and we said like, hey, okay, so, it's going to be us. So is anyone looking for a place to stay and things like that? So I was able to connect with one of the students, and we got a place to stay. She was already in Timmins, and she's like, okay, so if you're coming in, then you can move in with me and things like that. So we had a really good conversation. We negotiated the prices and the rent and things like that. And 3 months before I reached Timmins, I already had a place to stay. So it's very important that you connect with your classmates. Although I'm not sure if this WhatsApp group still exists, because there's like 800 plus students on it, and it wasn't just students. They had faculty, and they had the ex-students, they had house owners, and a lot of people. So I'm not really sure if that group still exists, but you can, however, still use the Facebook page. So once you join the Facebook page, there are a few questions that you have to answer: where you are, where you're from, and things like that, so that the college knows that it's not a spam account. So just answer those questions, get into the Facebook page, and y'all can put up messages there stating that, hey, I'm looking for a place to stay, or I'm looking for a ride from the airport till Timmins, or from Toronto till Timmins. There are a lot of things, and trust me, the college is always there to help. Any questions, any queries that you have, the college will always answer. So get connected on the Facebook page and see how things go from there. Okay, so tips and tricks. So like I mentioned earlier, Facebook is one of the go-to places on where you can get a place to stay. I'm putting up a few links in the description below. Description below. So y'all can follow these pages and connect there, because a lot of listings and a lot of people who are looking for roommates or looking for a ride from the airport to the place they stay, or from Toronto to Timmins. So all of that information will be there on this Facebook pages. So make sure you follow those pages. Second thing, when you find someone putting a listing, make sure you Google the address. Okay, say for example the address is 702 South Porcupine. Put the address on Google, see if the place is authentic, because when you put the address, you will also get images of the place, right? So make sure you do so. Always check the location on Google. And also when someone puts a listing, make sure you go to that account and see if that person is actually authentic. When you look at our account, you'll know, right, if it's a fake account or if it's a real account. So make sure it's an actual person who's putting the messages on the pages. And also make sure that you have a right account. Let not your account also look like, is shady and you have no pictures and all of that. So make sure you have a good account as well, so that the owner can trust you as well. Like when you're having a conversation, they know that it's not another scam for them as well. So make sure that the owner has a right account and you have a right account too. So Facebook, always try connecting on Facebook. Okay, so something that y'all don't know about the renting rules in Canada is that when you come here, you pay your first month and your last month rent. Now, your last month rent is basically when you leave the house and when you vacate the house, you don't really need to pay for that month because you already paid it in the beginning. So, as students, it is really hard for us to pay the first month and the last month rent because we don't really know the place, we don't know the owners, we don't know the house that we're staying in. But it's very important that you talk to the owners or talk to your landlords and negotiate with them. Tell them, make them understand, saying that like, hey, I'm an international student, I don't really know the place, is it okay if I could come to Canada and pay? As much as you can, try to come here and then pay, but you need to talk to them. Give them an assurance saying that like, no matter what, I will come, because there are a lot of students who say that they're going to come and the owners give them an option to come here and pay, but they don't end up coming, and the house ends up staying vacant for them, and it is a loss for them, right? So if you're going to give your word to someone, make sure you come to the house, and you can also send them your acceptance letter, and you can also give them $100 deposit, saying like, this is, is it okay if I could pay $100, so that you do have an assurance that I would come. Okay. Second thing, when you are signing a lease agreement, make sure that you read all the terms and conditions. I know it might seem really long to read all of those rules, but it's very important that you read the terms and conditions that are there on the lease. When you talk to an owner on Facebook, when you get a listing, there are some housing posts that will have a link below saying that click on this link, fill a form and book the place. Do not do that, okay? Because most of those links are scams. So if you're going to click on the link and give them your personal details and pay a deposit and all of that, it's most likely to be a scam. Okay, so make sure you always have a personal conversation with a person, and then come here and pay. To not fill in forms, do not do any security deposits online with some random link, and just be really careful about these scams. Okay, so just a few additional information. When you rent out a house, make sure that the house has Wi-Fi, laundry, hydro, utensils, or anything that you need to start off, and ask the owner if all of this is inclusive or exclusive of the rent, so that you know how much you will be paying in total. And you can always go to the college website, check for housing there as well. If you go to the search bar and just type off-campus housing, you'll get details about that too. So if you have any doubts, any queries, we are here to assist you. You can put in your questions in the comment section below or email the college as well. I am so excited to meet all of y'all. I hope y'all have a safe flight, and I will see y'all soon. Bye.